everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Grayson. I post new videos every Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern. You should totally subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when I post. If you want to follow me on Instagram too, you are more than welcome to. Let's get into this video. So we are talking intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a different way of eating. So you are changing your eating window, so you're only eating specific hours of the day. There are 3 different methods to intermittent fasting. First one is the 16-8 method. So that means you're fasting for 16 hours and eating for 8 hours. There's the 24 method, which is when you're fasting for 20 hours and then eating for 4 hours. And then there's the 5-2 method, which is you eat normally for 5 days and you fast for 2 full days. Different days of the week, obviously. Spread it up however you want. I did the 16-8 method. I think that works best for me, and I didn't just want to go into it like full send, like let's do it. I wanted to ease myself into it. So naturally, I have always been like super athletic. I've always been really active. So when I was younger, I never really needed to like follow a diet, right? As I got older and I wasn't as active, I noticed my body changing, which is completely normal. I've tried like different diets, you say, like I've seen all the ones on Instagram or just like stupid ones I'd come up with, like, oh, you're not eating this, you're not eating this. And when I get told I can't eat something, I just want to eat it more. So I would try a diet, and like definitely by day 3, sometimes even the first day, I'd be like, I'm over this. I've tried like juice diets, juice cleanses, hate them. But while we were in quarantine, I was like, okay, let's try something new. So intermittent fasting, I knew I didn't want to like change the food I ate, but I just wanted to change how I ate it. So that's what intermittent fasting is. So you are shortening your eating windows, so it allows your body to attack your fat faster. Your body relies on the food you eat all throughout the day as a source of energy. When you shorten your eating window, your body starts attacking your fat and uses that as an energy source. So that's how intermittent fasting kind of trains your body to burn fat easier. Now on to the benefits of intermittent fasting. This is going to be different for everybody. Of course, everybody's body is different, so everyone's going to react differently to this. First benefit of intermittent fasting is that it can speed up your metabolism up to 10%. That's crazy. That's crazy. So intermittent fasting is super flexible and there's no restrictions. That's what I love about it. You can do whatever you want with it. That's why I've always hated diets, because it restricts me so much, and I hate restrictions. That's me. That's just me. We're always told breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Yet if I'm eating at 1 p.m., I'm skipping breakfast. So that you would think that slows your metabolism down. That's actually not the case. It takes up to 72 hours of not eating until your metabolism starts to slow down. So, since I'm not going 72 hours of fasting, I'm okay. But it can speed up your metabolism because you're burning so much fat, because your body is relying on food that's not in your stomach to burn fat. Second benefit for me, this is not for everybody, but this is just what I did. I did a lot of fasted workouts. So since I didn't eat till 1 p.m., I don't wake up at 1 p.m. I wake up at like 9 a.m. every day, roughly, sometimes earlier, sometimes later. I'm not just gonna sit around and wait to eat. I'm gonna distract myself. So normally I'll go for a run, I'll walk the dogs, I'll cycle, I'll do whatever. And that fasted cardio, fasted workouts, anything fasted is so good for your body, because that just attacks your fat even more and burns your fat even more. So that's really good for you. If you are intermittent fasting and you are trying to distract yourself, bye puppies, I highly suggest fasted workouts. When I started this on April 7th, I weighed 143 to 144 pounds, and I wasn't necessarily trying to lose weight, but I wasn't the happiest with how I looked. I had definitely gained some weight from college and just kind of eating whatever, and I gave myself, like, I was home for almost a month after college, and I still noticed like nothing was going away. I was working out, I was trying to eat healthy, so I was like, let's try something new. So I started intermittent fasting, 143, 144 pounds. I I could not get past that. Like, it could not go down. It wouldn't go down, it wouldn't go up. It would just stay between those weights. My stomach, I measured, and it was 28 inches. So I will put in the before clips from when I took them on April 7th. This is how I looked. So today, this morning, I weighed myself. Today's May 10th. I weighed myself this morning at 136.2 pounds, which I'm very proud of because I didn't think my body would ever go below 140 again. And I'm not necessarily looking to drop the number. I'm more looking towards feeling better about myself, looking at myself in the mirror when I wake up and be like, damn, you look good. Like, I'm proud of this. I always, when I started this, or before I started this, I just felt bloated all the time, and I just felt bleh all the time, you know? Now I wake up, it's different every morning. Obviously, your body fluctuates. It's going to fluctuate every day. I'm less bloated. I feel so much better about myself. I feel so much happier. I sleep so much better. I will tell you that. Not necessarily getting a ton of sleep, but I think I sleep a lot easier. My workouts feel incredible. I feel like I have so much more energy. Even when I wake up in the morning to go work out, I just feel like I'm on top of the world, even without pre-workout in me. That's crazy. That never happens. So I think doing this has definitely changed me. I'm just so much happier, and I look forward to eating food way more than I ever have been. Normally I would just like mindlessly snack and not really be grateful for what I was eating. Obviously I'm like super grateful for everything I have, but I was just eating constantly. Whenever I was bored, I was like, oh, I don't have anything to do, let's go get a snack. That kind of thing. Now it's like 12:30 in the afternoon, and I'm like, okay, 30 minutes, let's start thinking what I want to eat. I'm so excited, and I love all the food I eat. I don't just randomly eat food anymore, and I think that's a big problem I had before, and I'm glad that I've stopped it. So I can tell that over the past month you can definitely see like more definition in my obliques a little bit, and when I like stand to the side, I feel like the kind of like pooch area doesn't really stick out as much as it used to. Like in the beginning, I'll do a side-by-side of what I looked like on day one and then what I look like this morning, or like right now. And I definitely think you can tell a big difference. And then my workouts, I haven't changed my workouts that much, so it's not like I was working out like 100 times more than I did before. I worked out the same amount as I used to. I ate pretty much the same food I ate before. It wasn't all that healthy. I tried to be as healthy as I possibly could, but your girl's got a sweet tooth, you know, like I got some M&Ms. I had my birthday, like I got candy. I drink things other than water sometimes, and that's okay. Like, I'm not restricting myself. I'm not like, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. I'm just living my life. If I want to eat something, I'm going to eat it. Obviously, I'll eat it in a more like reasonable manner. I'm not just gonna eat a whole can of, like, I have a massive jug of M&Ms right now. Am I gonna eat all that? Absolutely not. But I'll have a few. I'll have some now, some later, and that's fine. Like, I'm gonna eat what I want when I want, to an extent. Like, I'm not gonna eat past 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna eat an M&M if I want to eat an M&M. Don't get mad at me. Don't come for me. I'm gonna drink an energy drink. Normally I drink Monster. I don't have Monster right now. I definitely think I've changed a lot in this past month, and I'm loving the results. So I'm going to continue to see where this takes me. Another thing I've noticed is that I'm drinking a ton more water. Because if a day comes around where I'm just like really hungry when I wake up and I can't eat for another 3 hours, I'm like, crap, I can't eat anything. Let's just chug a ton of water. This is the 40-ounce Hydro Flask. I try to drink at least half of one of these right when I wake up. And then by the time 1 o'clock comes around, if I haven't worked out, I make sure I finish this whole thing. And I feel like I'm not trying to be the annoying person that says drink water when you're hungry, but you should. You should drink a ton more water. I have drank so much more water doing this because if I can't eat, I'll just like chug some water and be like, oh wow, that actually fills me up. So that's another thing I enjoy is I drank a lot more water. I feel like my skin has gotten a lot better. I mean, obviously, like, cool, I have a pimple right now. I'm starting my period tomorrow. Don't get mad at me about that. It's the human body, or female body, I should say. My skin feels better. I just feel so much happier. I'm more energetic. I used to always be like dragging every day. I was always so tired. I could barely get out of bed. I just like wanted to sleep all day. And now I'm just like, at least for a couple hours a day, I have so much energy, and that never used to happen. Let's go week by week. Week 1, I felt amazing. I felt on top of the world. I was like, I can do this. I'm a badass. Let's get it, you know? I was starting something new. I wasn't just gonna give up on the first week, especially because I've never gone through a whole thing before. Like, I've never gone through a whole diet. This isn't a diet though. And I wanted to prove myself wrong. So first week was fantastic. I did everything to a T. I did not cheat whatsoever. So week 2 comes around. I get my period and I'm like, I'm so hungry. All I want to do is eat. So week 2 was definitely super hard for me, but I stuck through it. I did really well. I didn't cheat again. Week 3 and 4 felt a lot easier to me. I think it's starting to get easier because I've just been doing it for a while now, and it's kind of like a routine for me. My family has definitely helped a lot because we used to eat dinner a lot later, and now it's like, hey, I can't eat after 9, so like let's eat dinner at 8 kind of thing. So that's definitely a lot easier because they are kind of helping me a little bit with this. So that's fantastic, and it's okay to cheat. I cheated twice in this. My birthday, I ate past 9 p.m. And then Cinco de Mayo, obviously I needed my chips and queso. And my dad didn't get back until like 9 o'clock. So I was like, I'm going to eat my chips and queso. So I'm not going to beat myself up about that. That's the thing about this is it's very flexible. So the next day after Cinco de Mayo and my birthday, I just ate later. So if you can change your eating windows whenever you want, and that's okay. You can do whatever you want with this, and it's fantastic. So now into breaking your fast. So after fasting for 16, 20, however many hours you're fasting, you want to make sure you're fasting with good food. You don't want to break your fast with like a piece of cake, a chocolate bar, like crap food that's not going to make you feel good. So normally I would break my fast the first 2 weeks. All I ate when I broke my fast was avocado toast with salt and pepper, 2 scrambled eggs, and then a banana. Loved that. After 2 weeks, I was kind of like, I'm kind of sick of this. So that's one thing I'd break my fast with. Then I got into smoothie bowls, which, oh, so good. Tons of fruit, some peanut butter for some healthy fats. Yeah. And the smoothie bowls I make are like super filling. So I would eat those and then I wouldn't eat for another like 3 or 4 hours. And then what did I have this week? Oh, I've had some peanut butter toast with fruit. I always make sure I break my fast with some kind of fruit because I'm not a big vegetable gal. I like a few vegetables, but very picky over here. So breaking your fast, all up to you. Just make sure you do it with good, healthy foods. So overall, I think intermittent fasting is fantastic. I would suggest it to anybody. I think I'm going to continue doing this until I feel like I don't really need to anymore. I just feel a lot better. And obviously, okay, I will admit, different weeks I felt different about myself. So like I think it was week 2, I think it might have been week 3. I weighed in at my lowest. I was like, I don't think I was quite 135. I guess this morning was a low for me, but I remember taking a picture and you could see my abs and I was just like, dang, I'll put it on the screen if I still have it. You couldn't see my abs, but you could like kind of see my obliques. And I was like, dang, you look good, honey. So your body's gonna change and that's okay. Your body fluctuates So we'll see where this takes me. We'll see how long I can continue to do this. But overall, highly suggest it. I love it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to answer them. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.